Fourth Gate Podcast, Dom Jamali here. What's up, you guys? Back with another video. Today we will be talking Wentworth. Okay, so quickly, I want to touch on two things. One is Bea dead or alive, and two, the spoilers that have come out about season 5. First, is Bea dead or alive? Now, everyone who has talked to me, if you have seen or heard my previous videos, you know that I think Bea is dead. Like, I don't think there's any type of chance that she's gonna rise again and all of that shit. Like, I just don't see it. I respect all of you guys' opinions and stuff, because some of you guys really have some great points. Some of you guys have gone back and have pulled out clues and hints and stuff to build on your theories about Bea being alive. And I'm like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Based on this, she could be alive. But, in my opinion, I just don't think she's going to make it. But I took a poll on Twitter, and 68% think that Bea is alive, and I wasn't expecting that. Like, I was expecting it either to be more even or to, or for more people to think that she's dead. So I was really shocked that most of you guys thought that she was still alive. A lot of people have been saying that they think that she's alive because of the whole alternate ending thing. Now, we've all heard that there was supposed to be an alternate ending, and in the alternate ending, Bea lives, pretty much. And when I heard about that, it kind of upset me, because I don't want to know that there was a chance that she could have fucking lived. Like, I don't want to know that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that just upsets me even more, because it's like, so you're telling me that y'all could have kept this bitch alive and y'all just fucking chose not to? Like, what was the reason? You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people have been thinking that maybe, Danielle had trouble with the writers and it was conflict and blah, blah, blah. I don't know if I necessarily believe that there was conflict. I think that they didn't know if they was going to get picked up for season 5, and they needed something to try to shake some shit up. So they said, you know what, Bea, we can't think of nothing else for Bea. We're fucking idiots. We can't think of nothing else for Bea. So you know what? We're going to kill her the fuck off and hopefully get a bunch of ratings for season 5 so we can keep this shit on going. That's what I think happened. Also, people are saying that they think Bea is alive because Danielle Corman hasn't come out and said, anything about, she hasn't released a statement or anything about her leaving. And I think that's just simply because she's waiting for it to air, all over the world. Like, I think it's still airing in New Zealand, maybe in, I think it's still airing somewhere else as well. And I think that New Zealand's her hometown. Why would she want to spoil? And yeah, you could say, oh, spoilers are everywhere, but do they even got computers in New Zealand? I don't fucking know. But yeah, she probably just doesn't want to spoil that fucking shit. That is her hometown, that is her family or whatever. So I completely respect that. And that's what I think it is. I think once it has aired that she might release something, but I honestly wouldn't be surprised if she doesn't. I want her to release something because we are huge fans of hers and we want to hear her. We want to hear from her. You know what I'm saying? That she's not coming back, and we want to hear what she has to say. But at the same time, I'd respect it, because I'm like, I feel you, man. Like, you get kicked off the show or whatever the hell happens, and you just want to move on. So I understand either way. Now, I do want her to say something, but like I said, I understand either way. Also, people have been saying that she's still alive because of how things transpired within the finale. A lot of people think it could have been a dream because of maybe Bea's concussion, or because of Allie, being in a coma and different things. A lot of people say, like, towards the end, some of the stuff didn't make sense, so they think that it's a dream or alternate fucking reality or something. And I don't see that. I mean, I think that it's possible. Anything is possible. And that would be fucking awesome if that happened, because then we would get Bea back. But I just don't see it. I do think, and I always bring this up, I do think the whole concussion thing they made a huge deal out of the whole concussion storyline or whatever for Bea. But at the same time, I say that, and then I also say, on the other hand, it makes sense because she had to end up in medical some fucking how. So, so the storyline will keep going. Ferguson tells her what the fuck she had to say, and, then the whole thing, goes to where it ended. So, yeah, they made a big deal out of it, so it could mean something. But then on the other hand, it made perfect sense because they had to get her in medical and whatever. So, I don't know. I don't see that. Like I said, it would be awesome if that was what was going on, but I don't see it. I just don't see it being a dream. I just don't. And I don't even know how they will write that in for season 5. So when she gets out of the coma, we just go back. We go backwards. I don't know. Like I said, it would be cool because we would have Bea back. Okay, let me see. I think I've touched on all of the reasons that I've heard, at least, to why Bea is probably alive. Why people think she's probably alive. Comment below if I missed anything, if you guys have any other ideas and any other thoughts and feelings and, theories or whatever towards, Bea being alive and why she might be alive. I honestly just don't see it, but I'm open to hearing things. I'm open to people telling me things to convince me that she is alive. I want to be convinced because I want her to be alive. So, all right. So now 2. Let's go on to 2. So, I've been hearing about some theories, and I don't know, a rumor, excuse me. And I don't know if they are true. I haven't actually read them anywhere myself, but I've heard a lot of people talking about them. A lot of people have come to me and told me about them. But I don't know. I haven't read them myself. A lot of people told me that there's going to be some sort of a time jump in season 5. I think one person told me, shout out to Tracy, because I think it was her. It was either Tracy or Cat. We're gonna call her Cat. it was one of them told me that it's gonna be like a 5-year time jump, and that there's going to be a new love interest for Allie. Somebody also told me that the new love interest is going to be Frankie or something like that. I don't even know. I don't even know how I feel about that. You guys fucking heard in my last video how I said that I didn't want no goddamn time jump. Now, I knew we all suspected that, yeah, they gonna fucking do a time jump. But I don't want it. I've expressed that. 5 years is just too fucking much. So, you telling me these motherfuckers is gonna skip 5 years? So what about all the fucking storylines in season 4? What about Sonya? What about the shit with Kaz and the Chinese girl? What about you know what I'm saying? Like, what about the bitch and her fucking baby that she crying about all the time? What about Boomer and fucking Maxine and all that fucking bullshit that nobody gave a fuck about? But at the same time, if you gonna write that shit the fuck in, you need to fucking wrap that shit the fuck up. That's just how the fuck I feel. Don't write the bullshit in and then nobody cares about it and we did a sloppy job, so we just gonna pretend like that never happened. No, bitch, there ain't no pretending like shit ain't never happened. You need to fucking conclude that fucking shit. Excuse me, guys. Okay, so like I was saying, so all that shit that happened in season 4 just didn't fucking happen. Like, that's how y'all gonna play that shit, skipping 5 years forward? Like how is that gonna work? And then you skip 5 years. What the fuck happened in 5 years? See, this would be different if this was a different type of show. If this was a show like Pretty Little Liars, perfect example, because they did a 5 years forward time jump in this season going on right now. So it's different if it's a show like Pretty Little Liars, where these bitches are, you know, out and they have lives and they fucking can travel the world and they can get married and they can break up and fuck each other's boyfriends and they can do all of this fucking bullshit. These bitches are in prison. What the fuck happened what the fuck can these bitches do in 5 years? Sit and stare at the fucking wall? So I'm like, why the fuck? It's not even the type of show for you to skip fucking 5 years. If y'all understand what the fuck I'm saying. Like bitch, what? Just show us what the fuck happened and keep the fuck on going. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't skip no motherfucking 5 years, because then we're gonna be like, what the fuck happened in 5 years? And then we're gonna be like, once you tell us, then we're gonna be like, okay, we didn't really give a fuck, but what was the point of you even skipping 5 years in the first place? You should just keep the shit on going. And that's how the fuck I feel about the 5 years time jump. I don't want it, I don't like it, and I hope it's a bullshit ass rumor. Now, Allie and this new love interest, I'm not here for that shit either. Now, obviously, if they skip 5 years, it's been 5 years in their world. So she has moved on somewhat from Bea and her death. But it hasn't been 5 years for our asses. It's gonna be what? A year? Six fucking 8 fucking 10 months, whatever the fuck, before the shit comes back on. Bea just died for us. You can't bring this shit back around and have her fucking somebody else in the fucking opening scene. You just can't fucking do that unless you want your motherfucking shit to be canceled and bitches to not be watching your shit ever again. You cannot do that. You cannot. The fucking open scene, she licking, sucking, fucking somebody. You can't do it. You can't do no, bitch. Delete. I'm turning that fucking shit the fuck off and I'm deleting that motherfucking show. Okay, no, you cannot have this bitch sitting on somebody's face when we just saw her fucking sitting on Bea's face 10 months ago. It don't work like that. I don't give a fuck if it's a 5 year time jump, 10 year fucking time jump, 30 year time jump, bitch. I don't give a fuck if it's a day, bitch. We not doing that shit. We just not doing it. Okay, we not fucking doing it. And this is my message to all the motherfucking writers and creators, Pete, whatever the fuck your last name is, Joe Porter, all them bitches. This is my message to you guys. If you guys do a 5 year time jump and have the opening motherfucking scene with Allie riding somebody's face, I just want to let you know you're not gonna have a season 6. I just want to put that out there, and I want you to digest it. I want you to take it in, and I want you to accept it, okay? Because I know you guys have already started writing and filming season 5. So, we can assume that you've done the first episode already. So, just to let you know, ahead of fucking time, you're not gonna have another season if you guys play that shit like that. So you might, if that's how the fuck y'all do it, you might want to go back and reshoot some shit. You might want to think about even fucking giving Danielle the money she fucking deserves, or whatever the fuck happened with that. You might even want to think about that and bring her motherfucking ass back and change all the shit up, change the whole motherfucking script up all the fucking together, bitch. You might want to do all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because if y'all fucking disrespect us like that, are you listening? Pete, Joe, are y'all listening? Y'all got your ear to this shit? Y'all got your headphones in, nice and snug, bitches. If y'all hit us with some shit like that, there will not be a season 6. I put my fucking podcast on it. I put my words on. I put my motherfucking life on it. If y'all do some shit like that, there won't be a season 6. I promise you that. And with that said, y'all, if y'all fucked with this video, like, comment, and subscribe. Share. Peace, y'all.